Kendrick Lamar dissed the game? Well, apparently the game thinks so. And this might explain a lot.
Believe that.
Shout out to the Third Verse podcast.
I am the person that calls him whenever he does something crazy. I'm the dude that called loyal. No, I'm the.
Hold on.
Believe that. I am the person that calls him whenever he does something
Quo
crazy.
And Justin Hunt, the homie.
That called loyal. No, I'm the dude that call him and be like, bro, what are you doing? I'm the guy. I'm the guy. And I don't know if I've told y'all this. But fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna say something on here. Fuck it. I'm gonna just say
Speak your
something.
mind.
I'm gonna speak it because he would say it when Kendrick said, "I see dead people" in the beginning of what song was that?
Not like us.
When he said that in the beginning of the song,
Modern
we
Vampires.
did a song where Game said that in the beginning. Dre did the beat.
One Blood.
I was about to say One Blood was the song. Modern Vampires of the City. Martin Blood. By the way, this is the Third Verse podcast. I didn't want to just say it over while they were talking. Stat Quo and Justin Hunt. Yeah, I mean, check them out. And this is a stat, industry connected, has connections, and this is his take of it. And he's connected with the game. I'm pretty sure. So I know he's connected with that whole Eminem world he was, so I know he's with Dre and so we'll see. And he's talking about One Blood.
When he said that in the beginning of the song, we did a song where Game said that in the beginning. Dre did the beat.
One Blood. No, not One Blood.
It's another song.
Yes,
No,
it was One Blood, right?
It's One Blood. It's Dre. I see dead people. I the vampires of the city. Come on, brother. I know One Blood. I'm the doctor's advocate, a.k.a. Come on, brother. The Game used to be my favorite rapper. Niggas don't know this. He's my favorite, nigga.
It's another song.
Yes, it was One Blood, right?
Off the doctor's
then
advocate.
we did another song where we said that.
Nah, I think you're talking about One Blood. I think Stat is mixed up here. Because I've heard this theory before. I think Stat is mixed up here. It is One Blood. It's One Blood is the ones that, yo, Trey, I see dead people. And Stat is confusing it here, but it's One Blood they're talking about. There's not another one. Unless I'm 95% sure he's confusing. It's One Blood.
Said that. Game thought Kendrick was subliminally dissing him. I spoke to Game for over an hour. I told Top Dog this. This is a fact. I spoke to him for over an hour, convincing him that Kendrick was not dissing him. When Kendrick did that one shit where he was talking about Big Sean or all that shit, Game asked me, was he dissing him in that song?
What, Element?
The Heart.
Oh, The Heart, okay.
I went and talked to Kendrick about it. Kendrick was like, man, I would never diss him. What is he talking about? I told Chuck this. And I reminded him that on that conversation. I said, dog, these niggas fuck with you. Like, chill out. This is real. But in his...
I'm going to pause it right here because I think it's a good time to interject. Now, I think Stat Quo I believe Stat Quo. I believe Stat Quo. I believe what Stat Quo is saying, right? And with that being said, I feel like the Game just has some issue with Kendrick or TDE. It's almost like, especially if we've had this situation before where you thought I dissed you and I came out, or your Stat came and I told him I would never diss you, I'm not dissing you. And you go, okay. And then the next time you hear something you think it's a diss, it's starting to feel like you want there to be issues. You know what I mean? You ain't ever been in a situation where someone keep going, hey, but you looking at me? Why you looking at me? That's what it sounds like. All right? If every single time something you feel like it's a shot, or it's not even a shot, something, and you go straight to that, it's like, nigga, you want... Everything I feel and everything that I've seen and all the evidence that I know, Game wants to battle Kendrick bad. And he has a chip on his shoulder for people to not look. I feel like he thinks Kendrick gets the praise, not that he deserves right now, but he feels on his run, maybe he should have got more of the lyricism that Kendrick's got, and he's feeling like, oh, now you're saying he's going to come take my throne in the competition and is making him do that. Now, to speak on the One Blood thing, Game, for you to think that that's a diss when both of y'all got that from the Sixth Element. I mean, not the Fifth Element. Goddamn, brain fart. Haley Joel Osment. Oh my God, is The Sixth Sense is the movie with Mila Jokovic, right? No. Why can't I think of it? You know what movie I'm talking about. Both of y'all got that from a movie. I don't know why I just had a brain fart and forgot the movie name, but you know I know what I'm talking about. So it's like, nah, both of y'all did that. What, nigga? If I got a song that says, say hello to my little friend, and a nigga later on goes, say hello to my little friend, I'm like, is he dissing me? No, nigga, both of you niggas like Scarface. What the?
His mind, he like his niggas throwing shots at me. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, conversations that me and this man be having. This is real shit. I am his conscience. I be stopping him. But guess what? I had that conversation. Then he started dissing Rick Ross.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So last time I seen him,
yeah, just feel like he won a battle.
Was at the Will.i.am thing,
which I'm not mad at.
So when we went to that thing at FYI,
Visionaries.
remember that?
Yeah, Visionaries.
Me and him arguing in the bathroom. It's a whole thing going on in the outside, and this whole conference going on, and he said, you the reason that I diss Rick Ross. I said, yeah, nigga, you weren't supposed to diss nobody. I told you not to say nothing. Well, you told me not to.
I don't know why this was shot on like the Third Verse podcast. Go watch it. This isn't the quality of it. This is a re-upload on Twitter, and I don't know what potato they re-uploaded this on, but like, God damn, why did the quality drop this bad? But like, that ain't the Third Verse podcast. In case it's your first time, like, damn nigga, do they shoot this on a ceiling fan? It's like, nah, nigga, this is just this re-upload is terrible.
It's nobody. I told you not to say nothing. Well, you told me not to say nothing about Kendrick. I said because he wasn't dissing you, man. Fuck it. Oh.
Oh,
it was a whole thing. Then we had to walk out because it was literally like a Will.i.am was having a conference thing.
Right.
Man, this nigga just really in there. He's like, man, I was like, dog, you shouldn't. I told you not to diss nobody. I told you not to say nothing. Say, man, motherfuckers be saying shit that you won't be hearing it. I said, no one's talking about you, dog. They're not. But you know.
So that's why he wasn't invited to the pop-out.
I don't know if he was invited. I think he could have went if he wanted to.
This is the part where I just don't understand why we keep acting like we don't know what's going on, nigga. I think the game has issues, whether it's real in his mind or not. He's got Anna with them niggas, bro. And it might just be like competitive Anna, but like if you know game, this is kind of how. This ain't the first time he been with niggas or they're supposed to be cool and he's moving in a completely different way or moving away opposite to them or looking like he's moving on the oppie side of them. This is not the first time he's done this. This is why I go like, nigga, you have to not know the game to go like, clearly what's happening is that chip on his shoulder that he usually has is activating. The same chip where it was a G-Unit situation where he didn't want to jump in the situation, but then when he felt like he was getting disrespected, did this whole campaign. And that's just games the way he moved. You feel what I'm saying? Same thing he did with Meek Mill. We was cool that all of a sudden this nigga said this, there's a diss track. This is what Game does. Game looks for a reason to battle niggas, which is cool. I'm not mad at that, right? And as he's saying, he's just looking for a reason to jump into a battle. He's a competitive battle rapper. Good. And he's good at it. He's very good at it, right? And I think he also thinks people are afraid of him. Like, why won't y'all take this? Why won't nobody take my challenge? Why won't nobody take my fade? And I get it, right? And I think he's trying to poke at Kendrick or hypersensitive to anything to try to make that fade happen because I think he wants that one. It doesn't even have to be like he don't like Kendrick. I think it's more like I want to show I can beat this nigga or I can rap better than him. It's coming off crazy because the same reason Stat just said. In that bathroom situation where Stat is like, bro, nobody's talking to you. In a way, Stat's kind of going, Game, you're being crazy, nigga, calm down. That's kind of how everybody's looking. And then Game goes, you just don't see it. So in Game's head, he's seeing something that the rest of the world isn't seeing. So it makes him look like that crazy nigga in the bathroom. That's what's going on.
That's true.
It's not that type of deal. It was no invite or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Him and Drake are friends. They're friends. Okay. So I want everybody to understand that. That's his boy. So him and Kendrick, it's a different relationship. You get what I'm saying? It's not like they buddy. Kendrick don't call Game to hang out. It's not that type of shit. We're gonna do a song. Let's do a song. They both from Compton. Kendrick was inspired. Game is a fan of Kendrick. It's not that type of deal. Game is a very competitive nigga though.
See?
So when somebody Game ain't J. Cole.
See?
He's not doing no interview and
See?
y'all ask him if Kendrick is a better rapper than him. He's never
That's why I say I actually like that a lot. That used to be what I liked about Game. It's just that sometimes his competitiveness rears his head in the ugliest ways, and he's just trying to be competitive but don't know how to brand that or roll that out so it don't feel like, what are you doing? You know, where you randomly come out and be like, I smashed the Kardashians. Like Game does a lot of stuff where you just go, and remember, this nigga used to, I could rap the documentary face to face for you, bro. But I even at a young age had to get off Game because I go, yeah, nigga, I'm young. I think this before I got any even court no. And I go, this nigga kind of be moving a little lame sometimes. And I'm not, but it's just like, I think he lives in a different world in his head.
gonna say nobody can fuck with me.
And I love that about him. Don't ever say anybody can F with you. The problem I'll have is when you come out and be like, Eminem can never F with me. He never at one time. When before you did so much that nobody wants any smoke. Eminem will kill me. And I tell you, as a Game fan growing up, I used to hate when Game did that in real time. One of my biggest pet peeve bars in the history of rap. Two bars I hate are. One is, Low, get Dre on the phone quick. Tell him M just killed me on my own shit. I remember listening. Nigga, I bought the documentary like 3 times. That's the first album I bought with my own money, ever. I had the documentary DVD hopping out with the Rockabye Baby. If you know that, you know the DVD, all of that. So hearing my guy say that, I went, dog, you not, even if you think that, don't say that. Because later in the future, when you come to your senses and go, what the fuck? No, nigga. Ain't nobody better than me. Now you're going to look crazy because of how much extra jumping out the window for this nigga you did. You know what I mean? So that's
what he's going to say every time. And as he should.
As he should.
I always say, nobody is a better the game than the game. Nobody's a better Kendrick Lamar than the Kendrick Lamar. I think this is the way you can say things without it.
That's not going to satisfy a real competitive nigga. I'm a competitive nigga. That wouldn't satisfy me. That's not. That sounds like a consolation prize. Fuck out of here, nigga. I want to be the best of all, nigga. What are you talking about?
Turning into this one's versus that one.
It's like, who's the better NBA player? Who's the best? Top 5 NBA. Well, Michael Jordan is the best Michael Jordan. LeBron is the best LeBron. Kobe. Man, get that bullshit out of here, nigga. Try to make everybody happy, nigga. Nah, nigga, we finna debate in this barbershop. Niggas' voices finna get high. Niggas finna sweat, and somebody's feelings might get hurt. And afterwards, we gonna dap up, we gonna hug, and we gonna see you next week, nigga. What? God damn, niggas so afraid to just get their feelings hurt sometimes.
I think that's a more strategic way to have that conversation. But as an MC and as somebody being competitive, you have to feel how you feel.
Facts.
But when it comes to rapping, there are very few people that rap better than the Game. I'm just being honest.
Game is a top tier rapper, and that's why I said like he's a great battler. It's just sometimes he don't know how to. I mean, you can listen to his G Unit diss tracks, like 6 minutes or was it 30? Come on, brother. He's different with that, but he just be making himself look so crazy. And I think that bathroom situation, if you extrapolate that, that is Game's overall problem. The same way Stat Quo was looking at him in the bathroom is the way that everybody looks at him in the public. And Game must be seeing something else where it's like, you just don't see these niggas going at me. And I go, okay, maybe I don't. But you're not making a good job at showing us when they do. Next time a nigga diss you, Game, point it out. Say it by name. Go, I think this is a diss, so I'm finna diss this nigga. Do that. And then we can judge like, I don't know if he was talking about you, nigga. Because your name is The Game. So, it's pretty, there's a lot of niggas gonna have the Game bars. You feel me? Shout out to JC Ondo. Shout out to Stats. Shout out to Justin Hunt.